Hey guys, this is Nikki. Please like and subscribe. Let me fix myself up, because I'm classy by myself. Today, we're going to talk about disobedience. When you disobey the Lord. And you're going to look at Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15, 24. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15, 24. When you get a chance, go and read it. But I'm going to give you a quick little story about how I disobeyed the Lord, how I purposely disobeyed the Lord. I met an individual. When I tell you, love bomb out of this world. We was dating 2 years, hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. Finally, one day, that individual asked me to marry him. I was kind of iffy because I said, you know what? We argue too much. We fight too much. And this, I don't know. But I'm going to get to the point. I went to my pastor and asked my pastor, could we take marriage counseling? And when we took marriage counseling, after the session was over, my pastor said, hey, I will not marry you to this individual. The Lord don't want me to marry you. This is not your husband. This is not who you're supposed to be with. My coworkers at my job, they all say, Natasha, I don't like this individual for you. You changed. Members that was at the church, you don't need to date this individual. This individual is not for you. Matter of fact, one day I was driving and I let that individual drive my car, and the police officer stopped us. And the police officer ran this individual's record. And the police officer was like, ma'am, do you know the person that you have driving your car is a very, very bad person? Matter of fact, he didn't say bad. He said a very, very bad man. You need to get away from this man. He is not a good man. He's a very bad man. Oh, I'm going to keep it real. That little Zozo he was giving me had me going around in circles. I didn't hear nothing that anybody said, nor my pastor, nor my co-workers, nor the members in my church, and not even God. I would be having bad dreams, and God would I would have nightmares. And it's like every time I lay by this individual, I was wrestling demons. I'm like, why can I not get any rest? How come every time I get up, I feel drained? I feel like I'm fighting all night while I'm sleeping, and I'm drenched in sweat. When I tell you, it got so bad, even my family was like, listen, you need to leave this man alone. This man is not good for you. Call myself, I said, because I'm a Haitian woman. And I said, why you don't like him? Is it because he's Black American? I'm gaslighting now. I said, why you don't like him? Is it because he's a Black American man? That's the reason why you don't like him? Because he's good. Gaslighting again. Because I already went through hot and cold with him. I'll wake up in the morning, be arguing and fighting. I had stopped talking to my family for what? Oh, good 3, maybe 4 months. And then guess what? He tried to leave. And I was like, hold up, you're not going to leave me after I did all of this mess. And now you want to leave? I should have let that demon walk out the door. Being delusional and Lulu, because I wanted to prove to everybody else, and basically to prove that what my pastor and the deacon, what the Lord was telling me wasn't the truth. That's something you do not do, because you're going to be crying later and you're going to be embarrassed. Okay? When I tell you, them 9 years, almost 10 years, water have been falling from my eyes, humiliation. I have faced every humiliation that a human being could ever face, and I would never want even my worstest enemy or any woman or man to ever go through what I went through. You see my teeth? That's why when I talk, I don't smile. Because guess what? Guess who knocked that teeth out? Oh, okay. Fighting. I'm in a relationship. I have to fight. Boom, 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 boom. I have to cuss. And let me tell you something. I had kids and they had to sit back and watch this. As a parent, as a mother, I felt right now, now that everything is over, I feel like so horrible that I put my kids through this when I could have just walked away. But it's like being addicted to a drug. You know that drug ain't good for you. You know that it's messing with your mind, it's messing with your spirit, it's messing with your body, even your health start deteriorating. When people see you look totally different, that happy-go-lucky it's gone. That's what happens when you become a pick-me. You act delusional that you act like you don't see. When you don't have, you know, like you don't have self-esteem. You don't put boundaries. You don't have respect for yourself. And you think that individual gonna have respect for you if you don't have respect for yourself? When I tell you leaving those demons, that's half. That's like a little bit. Now you're gonna go through a spiritual warfare. You heard what I just said? You're gonna go through a spiritual warfare. Because the words you were speaking when y'all was being intimate and saying, oh, death do us part, you my baby, this. That demon knew exactly what that demon was doing, getting you, binding you in the spiritual realm. And you're trying to figure out, why can I not let go when this is killing me? The words you were speaking, you have to call your energy back. You have to pray and ask God to forgive you for being disobedient. Do you know a lot of people that have disobeyed God they're no longer here anymore. I could have been in jail or dead. Because let me tell you something, I'm the type of person that I don't play. Anybody that knows me, I am a no tolerance woman. I'm not going to give you all them chances. I'm not going to be going back and forth. I cut you off. But something about that, I'm talking about something about that demon. And I'm telling you, that individual was walking with the spirit of Matthias and Jezebel. When I tell you it was God that delivered me. He showed mercy to me. And I didn't deserve it. Because he did everything in his power to save me. To warn me, to stop me. There will be nights I'm sleeping on the couch and I will leave and give him the room because he disrespected me so much to the point I'm on the couch crying, asking God, please forgive me for not listening to you. Please, I open myself, my spirit. I open myself up to this man. And now this demon got a cord wrapped around my neck. And no matter how much I wanted to leave, it's like something was drawing me back and torturing me. I was torturing myself. And let me tell you something. They will swap destinies with you without you even knowing. They will have you believing that you are them and they are you. And not only that, the flying monkeys and the people that they have grabbed with your energy, they will make those people think that you are them and they are you. The way they will describe you, you yourself will be like, am I really like this? You'll be shocked. They will say that you cheated and they've been cheating the whole time. They will say that you're a horrible person and they the one that's been torturing you mentally. But guess what? I didn't listen. I was hard-headed. And if you see me standing here today, is by the grace of God. Because leaving that individual was one thing, but now I had to go through spiritual warfare. Because now that individual wanted to do a destiny swap with me. I had to call my energy back. I had to pray. I had to move away. I had to isolate myself while that individual was doing spell work on me. You ever hear say misery love company? There's some men and women, because I'm not gonna say that there's not women out there that's like that. There's some women out there that's real evil. They will do a destiny swap with you. And God forbid if they have others that's joining them, cults that's joining them, and they may go and tell people lies about you, and now everybody feel like they have to protect this demon, but this demon is telling a lie, and they throwing fire at you in the spiritual world, the spiritual realm. Only God knows the truth, so you have to sit back and you have to pray. You have to sit back and be still and let God handle it, and the truth will come out. To make a long story short, what I'm trying to tell you, don't never test God. If God tell you, don't go this place, don't hang with these people. I know a lot of people right now that's in jail for 25 years to life because God gave them warnings. God showed them. God talked to them. God went to the dream. God sent other people to tell them not to hang around this person. From their family to their friends. And they was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And they probably didn't have nothing to do with it, but because they was there, they got 25 years to life. Because they was there, they in the ground right now. I'm here. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. God be the glory. I'm here. That was nothing but mercy. I didn't deserve it. God said a wicked person, you know, a wicked person, he will send an evil person to destroy you. And I was wicked. I have a relationship with God. I know what he don't like and what he do like. I'm constantly with God in youth ministry, preaching the word, talking to youth almost all my life. And then I go and do something so foolish. Mercy. And when I tell you I was getting spiritually attacked, I couldn't even close my eyes because I was getting spiritually attacked. And it was nothing but it was nothing but the Lord and his army that protected me, that fought for me. Because this man was lying, saying that my energy, my star, my crown belongs to him. Telling people, oh, she's doing work on me. What work am I doing besides getting on my knees, praying to God, fasting and praying? And these fools, these buffoons don't even know that they was fighting against God. They was never fighting with me because I left that burden on the altar. That's why people say you don't look like what you say you've been through. So let me tell you something. Whenever you pray and you leave a situation on the altar to God, there's no reason for you to pick it up or walk around with it because he's already picked it up and walking around with it. So you don't need to look like your problems. But I'm telling you this. When God tell you don't do something, you better not do it. You better not test him. God knows men's heart. They'll put on a mask, but he knows the heart. He knows their true intention. He knows. Going around saying that he was taking care of me. I've always worked. 2 jobs, 1 job. I've always made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Not only for my children, but for others. I am not the type of person that will eat steak and I know that there's somebody right there looking at me eat steak and I don't take half of it and give it to them. And so they can eat with me. When you with those demons, you turn into a person you thought you would never be. You turn into a total different person. But I'm free. I'm free. I may not have no teeth, but I'm free. I can get that fixed. I'm free. But I do have a testimony. And I'm going to make sure I go around and tell everyone about my testimony. Because it's going to save someone. It's going to save someone that they know they're supposed to not be with a person and they want to challenge God and not listen to the Lord. It's going to save someone's life. Save their spirit. When I tell you, this demon had a whole clan, witches and warlocks attacking me for something that belongs to me, for my identity, for my light, for my energy. They probably wanted themselves. But when I tell you I was getting attacked, and it's nothing but God. I don't know if anybody ever had root work on them or witchcraft on them. But if you ever had witchcraft on you, you know exactly. And if you ever been through a spiritual warfare, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you going through that type of situation, if you ain't never had no faith, if you ain't never believed in the Lord, you better start believing. If you know that you ain't right with God, you better make it right. We need to stop playing with God. Now, I enjoy being single. Because I want God to build me into the woman that He wants me to be. I'm not afraid to be alone anymore. Matter of fact, I'm happy. I'm not miserable. I still believe in love. I'm always going to believe in love. But loving the wrong person, loving a demon is crazy. It's foolish because they don't know what love is. You can give them the whole world and they'll find something wrong with that because they don't know what love is. They don't want to experience love. They say it with their mouth that they want love. They say they want peace, but their action is totally different. They say they want to build with you, but it's totally different. It don't even match up. You wake up in the morning, you don't know when you wake up in the morning who you gonna meet. Because they'll get up in the morning, be all upset and angry. You're like, oh my gosh, who is this? You'll come in the house. If you have good news, you so afraid to tell them anything that's happened good in your life because you know that might start an argument or that person might get mad and then it's going to ruin the whole thing and you just want peace. I would have to work 2 jobs and I would travel, leave all my furniture, leave everything and travel and go and do tablets. Got so bad, I even took my kids on the road with me because I just wanted peace. I didn't want no argument. Let me tell you, that demon will call me on the phone, arguing with me while I'm out there working, making money to pay the bills. It's a win-win-lose situation. No, not listen. I'm not telling you that I'm innocent. Boo-boo. I ain't innocent. Because, honey, God is still working on me. I'll set what's his name? Bootsy. I set it off. And God is working on me. Because I was the type of person, if you kick me, I'm taking both of your feet off. You go low, I'm dragging, I'm ripping your soul, I'm ripping everything off. But I had to learn. I can't be like that when I'm serving God. Because if I say that I believe in Him and I trust Him, I got to put my sword down. I got to put my pride down. I got to really trust Him. I got to really believe in Him, not just run my mouth. You're going to get tested. But disobedient, now when I smile, I have to smile like this in my teeth. I don't even know if he was probably jealous of my looks or jealous that I look good. Maybe that's the reason why he punched me and stuff like that. But I'm still here by the grace of God. I'm still here. Baby, don't disobey God. That is like the worst thing you could ever do. Get it right. Ask for the Father forgiveness. Ask him and say, Lord, please forgive me for being disobedient. Please forgive me for being wicked. Please forgive me. I know what I should have did and what I did was wrong. Humble yourself and come to the Lord and ask for forgiveness. You don't have to stand in that fire. The Lord said, even if you build your bed in hell, there he will be with you. And let me tell you, I had built my bed in hell. And yes, the Lord was there with me. But I knew better. I don't have no excuse. I knew better. I would minister to young girls, young boys. I knew better. And anybody can fall short. Now, why we got to keep in prayer. And that was my test. I failed it. I tell you straight up, I failed it. Boom. Failed. You failed. Boom. You failed. I failed it. But I have a testimony in that. Okay? So please like and subscribe. Don't just say you love God with your mouth. Let your action shows it. Don't say you respect him. Let your action shows it. Don't worry about how people see you. They don't got a heaven or hell to put you in. We all make mistakes. We all done stupid things. Some people just won't take accountability. Some people won't, they'll never tell anybody. But this is my testimony. Being disobedient, not listening. God say no, it's no. He said no. It's no, boo. No all the way. Thank you and enjoy your day. Bye.